Hey YouTuber, Squeal here. I have a new video for you guys. It's not exactly the direct PKing vid I did promise. However, I do have a few staking clips and a few other clips. First clip you see is me buying the rapier, my first chaotic on this account, and getting closer to that max cape. In the next part of the video, I am showing you the different games. The first game that is showed is ×6, so you bet on a color for any amount, and each flower is ×1. So if you bet on red, yellow, blue, you win ×2 your bet. So if it was 10 mil, you win 20 mil, and so on. That's how that game works. The next game that I'm going to show you is something I like to call, that we made up. It's called the pastel game. Each plant is worth 1 mil. So this person, let's say, paid 10 mil. For each pastel, you get 8 mil. So right here in 10 plants, you got 2 pastels. That's 16 mil. That's 6 mil profit. Great game, fun, lots of plants. You get it out. It's a great game. The next game I show you is a simple hot and cold, which everybody loves to play, also known as frosty flowers and other things. In frosty flowers, blue is a win, pastel is a win, and purple is a win. In hot and cold, you get to pick either hot flowers or cold flowers, and red, yellow, blue are always host wins no matter what game. Okay, so the next few clips that I got coming up, of course, because I am SquealScape, I had to buy more spins and get close to 99 mining since I got 98 this past week. So for all these videos that you see of spins, I do enjoy doing them, but it also is tedious because it's boring to me. And I know I'm ruining the essence of the training game, but to me, something as mining is less boring. It is more boring than something as dungeoneering. I find dungeoneering very exciting. I always have, since I was the first person to get a rapier on my first account, YY Boy. Yeah, I mean, those were great. That dungeoneering was a new, everybody said mini game, but I found that it was the only skill that actually took some sort of skill. I felt kind of cheated in JaGeX when I started spinning again. Not only because in my other video with the Squeal of Fortune, it was 50k was in the red, and now I think they realized their mistake and they threw 200k in there. So I kind of got cheated out a bit. I mean, it's only a couple 150k. That is really not a big deal to me. So throughout this vid here, we see me doing the spins. I didn't do too well in these spins, actually. Most of these spins were very bad in terms of lamps. I didn't get much choosable lamp. Most of them were already predetermined and stuff I didn't need since I'm maxed in everything but summoning, mining, and dungeoneering, and 98 agility, which I'm actually like 200k till 99, so I pretty much consider that 99. Another thing, guys, for anybody who's still listening to me go on, I have my giveaway, which ends in the 15th, which is from right now at 4 a.m. on the 13th of June. It ends in 2 days. That's when the giveaway will end, and I believe on the 16th I will pick a winner and obviously contact that person and bid it and all that. You know, I debated on how I'm going to go about it, getting my charms. People were saying I can camp black ores, and it's good for money, and it's good for blues. I'm really just going to do the old-fashioned way, how I did it when I had my other account. It was 96, 70, and even 99. I'm going to go to Rock Lobsters and probably full Virtus, Chaotic Staff, Arcane Stream, Arcane, all that stuff. I just really don't know what to do after I get the max cape, since I am really close. I believe I'm like, let's see, 1 level in mining, 1 level in agility, 10 in summoning, and I want to say 18 or 19 levels. So it's like literally about 30 levels, 30 to no more than 35 levels. And it makes me wonder, am I going to go for the comp cape? I mean, comp cape isn't that hard. There's a few things I do not definitely want to do. But I like quests, but I've done all these quests before on my old account and my new account that I had here. It's just a pain in the ass again to do it all over again, but I'm gonna get the comp cape because it is the best caping game for everything combined and all that. Also people ask me consistently every day who come into Legit One Friends chat. They say, why do you buy spins? It's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your money, you're ruining the essence of the game. I know it's not. I'm not playing the game as it was originally invented, but I mean, there's been so many updates that ruin the essence of the original thing. I mean, I got 94 RC from 1, and a lot of people bought that. I mean, that ruins the game. You have things like RuneSpan and Ivy and prayer altars and all that I didn't use to get 99, so I think I'm deserved the fair break, you know, because I got 99 prayer via the ectofungus a long time ago. I got 99 wood cutting via cutting maples and yews and all that back in free to play ages ago. I got 99 fire making before summoning. I had 99 combat before Slayer. I had, you know, max combat, all 99s in combat before Slayer came out, because when I came back onto this account, I was only 88 Slayer, and I was already max combat, 99 herb, 99 prayer. You know, this combat update, I really hope it doesn't ruin the essence of the game, but we'll find out. In the next few clips after the Squeal of Fortune, I actually have staking. In a few fights, I did a thing. I actually did an experiment for you guys and for myself with 25 mil, see how far I can get or how far I push myself. I didn't push myself extremely far, but I think I did a decent amount of job for it. In this first stake that you see, I'm fighting this person. I believe this is a 200 mil stake, if I'm corrected. I could be stand corrected, but I believe it's 200 mil. In total, this stake, I believe I lost one or two, so I ended up doing a 200 mil stake to make profit, and that's what happened. I then went into a 300 mil stake right after the 200 mil stake, because actually you see 400 to 300, and then that would leave me with 100. After I won this, I believe I left the dual arena for that day because I was up to a couple hundred mil. And me, I'm a person, is why I've always had a bank and always was able to make money, was because I'm a person that doesn't need 50 bill in one day, that is not greedy. I'll slowly build up each day. 50 mil profit, 100. A profit to me is a profit to me. I don't like 10 mil profits. My goal is to make at least 50 to 100 mil a day just doing stuff. I mean, this is where I went staking for one of the generals in Legit One Friends chat. It is dicing style. Here I won him 100 mil in this stake, as you see. It was pretty interesting, guys. And I also want to say, for everybody who's been subscribing to my videos, I've been getting quite more subs lately and quite more views, especially on that Spark Mag video. I don't know where they're coming from, nor do I really care. It's just quite cool to see a cool response, and I thank you guys, whoever's doing that, for that. So yeah, this one's another decent win, not even that close. This is also for Dicing Style, 60 mil. He asked me to make him some profit after going down a bit in flowers and other staking for himself / other people. So this was right after that last one, and I'm in there, and I'm pretty much whooping his ass. See, guys, always in staking too, I've always noticed when you hit really high or really hard, really at the beginning, I see that JaGeX balances out to a 50-50 standard most of the time. So they get really close or can come back. I've seen it happen. I've done it. They've done it. I mean, I've seen it all in staking. I've been X-logged on for bill stakes and all that. So this is where my experiment starts, 25 mil. For this 25, I started with 25 mil. And I got some love for my name right there, and I was appreciated. It's always awesome. So I got some started with 25 mil, and I said I'm gonna see how far I can push myself. And I was originally gonna stop at like 100 mil, 200 mil, and be like, hey, that's a nice profit. But you know what? I didn't care. It was 25 mil. If I lost 25 mil. I was down 25 mil, and I was just like, whatever. So I always like to talk to my opponents most of the time unless I'm having a bad day or just down a lot, and I like to tease them, conversate, troll them, whatever it is. That's just me. So I won that 25 mil there, and the next stake I believe I do a 50 mil. And actually he came to me and was like, let's do a 50 mil. He wanted a rematch. And I didn't care because I was going to do a 50 mil anyway, so I found it funny. That guy Dice is on my friends list, by the way. Is a rank in the mill, complete asshole. I don't even know why he's on my friends list. He just trolls our friends chat every day, chat shit, all that. But yeah, so this is another stake. We're in. To me, boxing is boring, but it's more fair than rapier staking. I love rapier staking. I was one of the first few people to start pitting, and I was known at that time on my old account by a lot of stakers that I was a PID for, I guess you could say, because I used PID to build my bank in the beginning. But you do what you do to get advantages, and there's just so many people that learned about PID, it's not even worth it no more, so I just box, and I do some rapier staking from time to time if I feel like sitting there for like an hour getting better PID. And for anybody who doesn't know what PID is, it's actually a best player identification, so it's your identification on their JaGeX server. So I believe now I am trying to get a 100 mil box, and this box took forever to get. But finally, I believe I boxed gold, damn it. Gave up looking for 200 mil, and he ended up doing me for 100 mil. So it takes some time for him to finally come to me. But I want to give also a quick shout out to Mr. Wanted, Dicing Style, Crumple Zone, and anybody else, Deadly Bean, Learn to PK, many others, 23ND, 6 inches, aka Life's Reborn YouTube channel. So okay, this fight's for 100, and now this is risking it for that biscuit because I'm sitting here and saying, well, if I lose, I'm down 25 mil. So he tried to actually pit whore me on this one because he got first hit, and as you guys know, with first hit, you time this together, and if you get it perfect, you can get lucky and get the last hit in. And actually, yes, this was the stick. I was going to lose. I took it off last minute, and then he made it the same hits, and I dropped him barely with life points. So if he would have hit and I didn't, he would have won. So this is a 200 mil stake, and this would put me at 400 mil if I won. And this is all from 25 mil, guys. And I'm not saying to go bet your bank on if it's 25 mil and hope you win. I did it for fun because I do have extra money, and 25 mil to me is nothing. I mean, literally, if I would have lost 500 mil, I would have been annoyed, but it would have been nothing compared to some people. And I feel bad for others that who have a big bank. But yeah, this is another crazy win by JaGeX. If you notice, like this kid is actually he's a keyer in I forgot Seldon French, and he's pretty good too. He keyed for me, I've keyed with him, and I just come back on him. 43 life points. That's how RuneScape works. I ended up rematching him later, right after in the next stake. He said he's boxing Elysian. I was like, yeah, why not? So I did it in the Elysian box. And I believe this one wasn't even close. I think I pretty much constant hit him, destroyed him. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is what I've been doing. I stake, I host flowers, as you saw those games, and that's pretty much everything that I do. So, I know this was quite a long commentary, and I could pretty much try to hope that I can commentate 12 minutes and then have to put up some video music that you guys hear every day on the radio, and you get to listen to my sexy voice. But yeah, I mean, I feel bad. Actually, my friend Highlight there in my PM here, he got hacked today for about 700 mil. He got somebody recovered his email or something. That's what happens when you're friends with shady people, when on Skype all the time with people you don't know. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and